Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. It's your boy Rom Sim reporting live. Thank you for tuning in. 2K16. About to get it in my career. I'll be balling. If you have any messages, let me know. Check my phone though.
The 2K Sports pregame show.
Greetings, everybody. Welcome to 2K Sports. I'm Ernie Johnson, and it is my pleasure to be with Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. And in our matchup tonight, we'll see the New York Knicks going up against the Orlando Magic. Well, for Orlando, they split the season series against these guys last season, 2 games apiece. Should be a good one tonight. One of the guys you're going to see tonight, Victor Oladipo, when he is just a monster at the off-guard position. What do you say, Kenny, about how he uses his strength to his advantage?
I mean, he's probably stronger than like 95% of the guards that he plays against. Uses it well, gets in, he finds the contact on the offensive end, which most guys are physically defensively, but on the offensive end, he's physical.
Incredible wingspan, lets him do things that most guards openly dream of. I really love watching this kid.
And now let's send it down to Kevin Harlan. Tip-off approaches.
I'm in the NBA.
Hello and welcome everyone to another exciting edition of the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan alongside Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg. Last outing for Orlando, they won that game against the Bucks. And just one look at the score tells you all you need to know. They were dominant in just about every area.
They drew a lot of fouls in that game, guys, and then that was the one area that really stood out when you watched it.
Just lacked discipline defensively, Greg. I mean, that's why they got a lot of free points at the charity stripe.
All right, let's set the floor. Courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. So on the floor for Orlando, Oladipo and Harris are the wings. Gordon and Vucevic together in the post. And it's Payton in at the point guard position. And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a three-point play. So Anthony will go.
Hold on, guys. Let me change my camera view. I gotta be able to see the score.
The Knicks shooting their first free throw. Tonight. That free throw good from Anthony. For the New York Knicks, they come into this one following a loss to the Pistons in Detroit.
The inability to make threes in that game, because they took a lot of them, I think, is why they ended up on the short end of the stick.
Yeah, they did take a bunch of them. Sometimes you can make up for poor three-point shooting with a strong inside game, but their inside game just wasn't strong enough.
Now here's McCollum. Victor Oladipo unable to get his last shot to go. Good.
And it looks like he might just be on his A game today, Clark.
Magic have gone 1 of 3 for the field to start this one so far. Harris against Anthony. There's
Definitely didn't be on the A game.
Harris misses.
You know what, though? Sometimes
You're not losing this game. I just lost a close game, too.
It's Anthony with the drive. There's the feed to Anderson. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there. It's going to be on Aaron Gordon.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
Yeah, the officials didn't need to talk that one over. It was obvious.
The Knicks have shot just one free throw earlier, 1 for 1 in the game.
And team stats last season, 74% shooting, so some numbers that they can definitely improve upon.
That free throw good from Anderson.
Hey, send me a message. Let me know how you feel. You know what I'm saying? Watching the game. It's your boy Ron Sim, pointing live.
And both free throws good for Anderson.
That's how we ball.
A slow start here for Orlando in this one. It's a 5-point game. This their first look at this year's New York squad.
And although they
oh man,
by overall record, this was a competitive matchup for them.
Guys, they split the season series, and you know there's always randomness to this game. The unpredictability of it. You win some, you lose some, but they certainly want to impose their talent level tonight.
And the technical free throw is good. And so just over a minute and a half played. Shot off the pick. And it's Vucevic missing.
And that's the shot he has to take.
Exactly. That's the right look. The decision was good. He just didn't execute.
And Anderson gets it to go.
And he came off that screen, and the D just didn't get over the top of it.
Yep, weren't there in time enough to challenge Greg. And when that's the case, you can mark those up for him.
Now, here's Oladipo. Here's Vucevic. Drills the baseline jumper. Vucevic has got his first basket. The Knicks have gotten their first 3 shots to go in for him to start off this game. Pass to Porzingis. Kicks it to McCollum. Some nice passing by New York here. And here's Anthony from the arc. It's hauled in by Gordon. Orlando, they've gone 2 of 6 from the field. And it's Harris off the drive. The wide open look here for Vucevic. He hits the back iron and sinks the shot.
You know, as soon as he recognized the height mismatch, he immediately pulled up for the jumper.
And Greg, that's just good basketball. Come on, good basketball there. Clean look from that range. He's got to take it.
You know, you're going to have success when you can start out shooting 80% from the game. So early offensively, they've been great.
Come on, man, this dude.
Shots are just flowing for him right now, having a really strong quarter.
Let's catch up with Doris from the sideline.
Thank you, Kevin. The head coach for Orlando gave me a few minutes to catch up with him. He said that they will be focusing a lot of their defensive effort into slowing down Carmelo Anthony. I asked him for specifics, and he said, Melo is such a dynamic player, there really isn't any single thing we'll do that will be the answer. Instead, we're just going to throw everything we have at him and see how he handles it. Guys?
Great. Thanks for the report, Doris.
Well, he knew how many inches he had over the guy. I mean, let's face it, good decision to just rise up and take the jump shot.
Pass to Porzingis. A shot by Anthony. Nobody around. Great look, but off the mark. Guys, they've been getting it done.
They sure have been. I mean, really looking good and sharp offensively.
They came out with a mission, and they have been tough to stop.
Passes it to Porzingis. Cohen, started by Oladipo. Anthony, the pass to Anderson. New York, no good that time either. Here's Orlando now. Big stretch here going 10-2. Here's Harris. That's good. And it's Payton with the assist. And that's now 6 points for Tobias Harris.
Patience. Patience. Taking early threes is leading to long rebounds, which equal to transition points. Make the defense move, and let's pass up a good shot for a great shot. Let the game come to you. We're forcing the issue too much.
Oladipo, he's checked in for Vucevic. Singleton comes in for Aaron Gordon. Thabo Sefolosha is checked in for Harris. And it's Hazanya in for Victor Oladipo. 1:32 left to play in the first quarter. McCollum kicks to Aflalo. Now the pass to Booker. Lopez a screen. Here's the screen. Here's McCollum. They can't stop the run with that one.
And with room like that off the pick, you have got to knock that one down.
Well, you know, they did everything right, Greg. They executed. All you want is a good look at the basket.
That's what I'm talking about, baby.
That is such good work to make this a one-possession game. Terrific steal to get it all started.
And it's one thing to get the steal, but to so alertly turn it into a transition opportunity, even better.
Feeds it to Lopez. Young outside. Aflalo dishes to Young. Goes up the baseline. It's deflected, and it's out of bounds. The Knicks able to retain possession here. .36 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's McCollum. The good-looking shot from the wing. McCollum's got his second basket. Here's Hazanya. Makes good on the step-back jumper.
Sometimes that step-back move gives you just enough time and space to gather yourself for a good release.
And here's McCollum. They set the pick. On its way from Aflalo for 2. From out on the wing, he knocks it down. Aflalo's got his first 2 points of the night. It's a tie game in New York. We've got more NBA basketball coming your way in just a minute.
I ain't streaming in a minute, guys. I was like, keeping up with this video game stuff, kind of crazy.
And before the game, Carmelo Anthony talked about how he
I appreciate you guys tuning in.
It's easy. It's basketball. It's out there having fun. It's out there working together. You know, the biggest thing is the defensive end. As long as we keep that up, we're going to score enough points to, you know, possibly win basketball games. So I'm definitely not concerned from that aspect of it.
You don't hear too many players, Greg, saying it's easy and they're not too concerned.
Yeah, or talking about possibly winning basketball games. But I have a feeling he's more concerned than he talks about, and when he says it's easy. It may be for him, but it sure didn't look easy for the Knicks last season.
Neither team able to build much of a lead up to this point as we start the second quarter. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from the Knicks?
They're just very aggressive on the offensive side of the ball, attacking the rim in this first quarter. A lot of trips to the free throw line.
Taking full advantage of playing at home, and the fans have really helped them here.
On the court for Orlando, Oladipo is out there with Hazonia. Then it's Chris Humphries, and it's Singleton in at the 3 spot. And Doris Burke has something for us. Hey, Doris.
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Pistons had a huge lead. He ended with 31 points, and along with what he did on the offensive end, he also played some stellar defense.
That's how I do it.
Absolutely
Feel me?
incredible numbers from
I
him
get
in
down.
a monstrous game.
All right, Doris, thank you. It really was a stunning performance. He was at his absolute best in that game.
And if he can come anywhere close to another performance like that here tonight, it would be amazing.
Yeah, it really would be, because you know now the defense is going to be focused squarely on him. They're going to make sure that he doesn't beat him again.
Here's Muscala. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here.
Oh, we've got a moment here now, Kevin, to look back to last year's Knicks. First in opponent points per game. Second in fewest turnovers per game. As far as free throw shooting as a team goes, not a strong suit. Top 20 in the league. A little bit of work to be done there.
And the hallmark for this team is that stifling defense. I mean, you mentioned that ranking. Lowest opponent's points per game. They just grind teams down and really just took the life out of them.
start now, gentlemen. 2 shots. Move shots.
The first free throw is good. And Orlando making a change here. Harris is checked in. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time.
Just solid. Really one of the very best there is at the free throw line.
Anthony drives in. It is not good. He's made half of his 6 attempts. Orlando leading. There's the dish to Masai.
Welcome to the strain, ladies and gentlemen. It's your boy Rome. That shit out of here. We ain't playing. We ballin'.
Is checked in. Teams changing it up here. 46 seconds.
What they thought this was.
To the inside.
Ooh.
And nobody, guys, among the defenders stepping up to challenge him on that drive to the 10.
And Greg, he says, thank you very much, and sails in for the flush.
And those are the kinds of sequences.
Hey, he was holding.
What it is.
Here's McCollum. Left side Anderson. And again, it's the Knicks missing. Orlando leading by 9.
Man, dude, we ain't getting enough offense.
Outside. To the left wing. Goes up the baseline. Oh, and that one had the right spin on it, and it is good. And the Magic lead by 11.
He's got to be a little embarrassed for joining the Paratroopers Club on that pump fake.
And I'm on a losing stick.
Orlando up in front, up by 11. And we'll be back right after halftime for the start of the 3rd quarter. We'll see you in a bit.
All right, everyone's eyes up here. If we're going to send these fans home happy, we've got to go over some things. Continue to have smart possessions. Let's keep the turnovers to a minimum. That was a big boost to our offense. I will point out that all the speed we got that half as something we can build on. We pestered them with our deep. That was great. For the 3rd quarter, we have got to utilize our pick and roll, and in a big way. We can make up some ground quickly if we do, and it will help us establish a rhythm. We don't have any excuses for putting ourselves in this hole. All we can do is give everything we got to dig ourselves out of it.
Welcome back, everybody. 3rd quarter just about to get going here in what has been so far a runaway game.
Yeah, the rebounding, particularly on the offensive side, as good as it gets. He was bringing the effort down low.
Oh, we're finna make a comeback, guys. It's not gonna be down for too long.
His work on the offensive glass has been invaluable.
Come on, man. Give me his ball.
Out there with Anthony. Then there's McCollum, and it's going in at the 2 spot. That's the 5 for New York right now.
I ain't playing no more with these fools.
The basket from Anderson. The Magic shooting has been great, up over 50%. In fact, 52%. Peyton kicks to Vucevic.
Come on, man. I can feel to be cheating.
Vucevic has got 14
Oh.
Timely passing leads to assists.
Man, that little patty stuff.
Everybody on the same page, completely in sync. Tremendous communication and awareness.
And that one's good.
You know, the defense is going to do a much better job of fighting over those screens.
And Greg, especially when the ball is in his hands. I mean, come on now. You know he doesn't miss too many open looks like that.
And Harris wide open. He shoots.
Oh, I hate when this dude. Oh,
Man,
he get over me like that.
He shot the ball exceptionally well as they built this lead for themselves here.
Anderson, a screen on Harris. Out left of the wing. Here's Cohen. Vucevic with the rebound. Vucevic has got 6 rebounds here tonight. Peyton dishes to Vucevic. A wide open look here for Oladipo. Drills the three-pointer. Oladipo's got 6.
They're doing work here in the second half. 3 or 4 to start.
Anthony drives in. Nice move. He stepped back and catched it up.
And you can tell the defender not anticipating the step back. He was headed in the opposite direction.
I see this season ain't gonna be as easy as I thought. Started this new season, I'm trying to be up top. Got my guy 95. It's kind of crazy.
All right, a moment to check out stats for Carmelo Anthony. He had a strong showing last season. He put up about 16 points a game, 5 rebounds and 4 assists. Night in and night out, he's their #1 option offensively.
That's why he leads the team in scoring. Almost every play feels like it runs through him.
Hezonja is checked in for Orlando. Shot left one, and Vucevic with the basket on the assist by Oladipo. 18 points for Vucevic. To the middle, here's Anderson. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here.
It's been a solid outing for Anderson. He has 8 points, and what a tear he's been rejecting shot after shot.
Clark, he has owned the paint.
Lopez is checked in for the Knicks. So he hits 1 of 2 from the stripe.
Yeah, but they're 3 or 4 to start the second half.
On the wing, Gordon. Wide open. The Knicks pull it in. Here's Cohen. And again,
Oh
the
my
Knicks
God.
missing.
I didn't see that miss coming. I mean, he's usually been money from that range.
There's the screen. Oladipo for 3. Knicks with the rebound. Anderson's got his 3rd rebound tonight. Lopez, a screen on Gordon. Anthony drives in. Terrific design on the big play. He lays it in. Anthony's got 4 points in the quarter.
The screenplay worked ideally there, and I'm not talking about the screenplay you see in a movie theater. Gave him more than enough room to get that shot off.
A little ambitious on that possession, trying to hit a shot in the face of that defensive pressure.
And the basket by McCollum.
I'm not sure who was supposed to pick him up, but somebody's going to get an earful from the coach for leaving him that wide open.
Pick by Vucevic. Here's Hezonja, and he sinks the shot coming off the strong pick. Hezonja's got 7 points in the game.
Another pass put right into the shooter's pocket, right in the shooting pocket for a terrific assist. They've done a lot of that today.
And it's something we haven't seen much of at the opposite end of the floor.
Orlando leading by 10. To the paint. And there's the whistle. Foul hard on the shot. He'll go to the line.
We want to get y'all now. We're trying to get back in this game.
See the teams that excelled at slowing the pace down a campaign ago. Number 1, the Knicks. The Magic in second.
Yeah, if you want to see how hard these two teams play, just take a look at the points allowed a year ago. I mean, that is impressive.
And the first one drops. Orlando making some changes. Biombo is checked in for Vucevic. Singleton comes in for Tobias Harris. And Tabo Cephalosha subbed in for Victor Oladipo. And Gordon drops them both. Knicks trail by 12. Anderson, a screen on Gordon.
Move the ball.
Over to the wing, and stolen by Cephalosha. Here's Azania. 7 points in the game. They grabbed their own miss.
Boy, he shows a lot of desire when he's fighting for that tough board. And his length doesn't hurt either.
And the basket.
Come on, man.
All right, well, look at how the hustle game has been going for Orlando.
Their high-energy defensive effort has paid off for them, guys, with more than a few steals over the course of the ball game.
Yeah, but also, they haven't missed a beat in terms of their fast break game. That's been equally as effective all night long.
Let's go. New York, no good that time either.
Well, they've only got a slight edge in rebounding when you look at the numbers, but it certainly feels a lot bigger than it is.
Yeah, the score has a lot to do with that. Their overall effort and execution has been elite.
Anthony kicks to Anderson. Can they get it? Here's Booker. Banked in off the glass. Booker's got his first basket of the night.
Really nice job to convert the putback opportunity there. I mean, he stayed with that play from start to finish. That's something we say about him a lot.
Now, here's Biyombo. Here's Azania. The three-pointer, no good.
And he made sure not to just draw the foul. That was good defense out on the perimeter.
Very good. He's a thinking man's defender. Knows how to bother even the best shooters without being overly aggressive.
Cephalosha misses. And Aflalo kicks to Young. He dishes it to Anthony. Anthony off a pick from Anderson. And there's
Come on, that was not a moving screen.
You gotta make sure your feet are set when you set those screens, or they're going to call that on you.
Well, I thought maybe he was set. I know that's a difficult call to make, but I think they might have missed that one.
Kobe Singleton.
And here at the end of the third quarter.
Let me know if y'all think y'all can come back in this game, man. Fourth quarter. Game going crazy.
Get ready for the fourth quarter of action when we return.
It's not a good start for the new season. To the man, till I die. Till I die on the game. Till I die. Busting out till I die. Woo.
Welcome back as we get ready to start the fourth quarter. Not exactly a nail-biter here, but you never know. Magic leading by 17. So on the floor for Orlando. The backcourt is Payton and Oladipo. Chris Humphries is out there with Muscala, and it's Singleton in at the three spot.
That's really told the story today, guys. I mean, throughout this game, they've been able to get the ball in tight and then finish.
More active and more physical down low. That's what's really been the difference thus far.
And so here is New York. And Aflalo kicks to Anderson. And the layup is good.
Kevin, he's been a bright spot in what's otherwise been a little bit of a struggle for this team.
16.
Dishes it to Singleton. Back to Payton. He kicks to Humphries. That's in, coming off an assist from Payton. And the Magic lead by 19.
No hesitation when he saw the space the D was giving him. That's two.
Here's Aflalo. Nice pass. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup.
Great job to hit his teammate on that move, Kevin.
Payton kicks to Singleton. Back to Payton. He feeds it to Muscala. Fires from the wing. And good. Got the English that time as it falls.
Timeout Knicks.
A different look for New York. Porzingis comes in for Leonard. And Carmelo Anthony has subbed in for Aaron Aflalo. Vucevic checked in for the Magic. Harris comes in for Singleton. Now here's Anthony. And stolen by Harris. The feed to Vucevic. Plenty of space.
Come on, man. They be, y'all see that? Y'all see that? That's why I don't even make sure y'all see that. Computer cheese.
Some great passing on their last few trips down the floor.
They getting all the little roll-ins.
Great passes leading to scores. Great team play.
Oladipo with the ball. Now defended by McCollum. Oladipo goes in. No good with the elbow jumper. Knicks trail by 21. Pass to Porzingis. To the right side. McCollum kicks to Anderson. The shot is off. So Orlando will take it the other way. Payton outside. Kicks to Harris. Tries yet again. Back to Payton. Pass to Oladipo. Feeds it to Payton. Harris kicks to Oladipo. Here's the screen. And misses it off the right side of the rim.
Well, there was no hand in his face right there. I thought for sure he was going to knock that down.
Here's Porzingis. Drills it from outside.
Yeah, it's such a sweet three-point stroke there, and it can really open things up inside because as good as he shoots it, it forces the opposing bigs to have to step out on the perimeter.
These fools.
Doris Burke has some information for us, Doris.
Well, over that break, I listened in on what head coach for the Magic was getting across in the huddle. He used the word patience several times in describing what he'd like to see from their offense. It's not a run-and-gun approach he wants from them. Guys, we'll see how coach's direction pays off as this one winds down. Kevin?
Always great to hear from you, Doris. Knicks trail by 18.
Come on, man. That was a good pass.
Well, that's inexcusable to throw a pass that far off the mark.
And a little over 3.5 minutes in the books so far here in the fourth. Payton outside. Passes it to Oladipo. All sorts of time. That's good. And it's Payton with the assist. Payton's got assist number 8 here in this one already. The Knicks have gone 3 of 5 here in the fourth quarter. Pretty good numbers coming out of the break. Outside Anthony. The pass to McCollum. There's the triple. And again, New York with the triple.
They're relying on their three-point shooting and getting pretty good results right now.
You're right. 3 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Now here's Payton. Here's Vucevic. Another miss by Vucevic.
That's not a sight you see very often. I mean, he has a great feel for that jump shot, especially when he's open.
Just not much success when it comes to shooting. And so just rolling to the finish line now in what has been a very confident-looking performance for the Magic.
Great, generous ball movement tonight. A thing of beauty.
Yeah, a remarkable team effort, Kevin. Everybody got involved, and that paid dividends.
And so with this, they'll end up with their second win on the year.
Your hope is to take charge of a season series by winning that first game. This will put them up 1-0 with 3 games still left to play this year against the Knicks.
A fantastic show. And what an amazing all-around game it was for Vucevic. He was doing everything right, and the points came in bunches. Definitely had the hot hand.
Here's Payton following the score by New York. Here's Harris. Can't get it to go. So New York will take it the other way. Anthony, the pass to McCollum. The basket drops, and he gets fouled.
Y'all see my grade, though. I play good team ball. Just one of my nights.
Had come just a little earlier. They may have been able to get back into the game.
Yeah, I agree with you. They needed this a lot sooner than they got it.
Leonard, he's checked in for New York. Young comes in for Anthony. Picked by Humphries. Pass to Azania. There's 25 seconds left.
Oh, man, he be getting all the little stuff all game.
Gets the shot. He'll go to the free throw line. And that one misses. 19 seconds left to play here in the fourth. And there's the 8-second call as they can't get it across half court in time.
Forget that.
And so it's Orlando taking this one by a big margin. This one was over well before the final buzzer. The fans were waiting for something to get excited about, Greg, but they never got it.
They sure didn't. I mean, they just rolled to this win. They made it look really easy. What an efficient performance at both ends.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and Doris Burke, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for tuning in. Now time to send you over to the award-winning Ernie Johnson for the postgame show with Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith.
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Many thanks, Kevin. So now we move on to our Jordan player of the game, Nikola Vucevic.
Let me tell you guys, Vucevic has a lot going for him, and I'm not talking about the cool name. His basketball IQ is crazy high. He makes great decisions and rarely turns it over.
He was a monster on the inside for them. His strength and his size came into play so much tonight. And to go along with his physicality, he had a sweet touch around the basket.
And folks, that's it for us. Thank you for tuning in. Always a pleasure. For Kenny the Jet Smith, for Shaquille O'Neal, this is Ernie Johnson. Have a great night.
It ain't how you start, it's how you finish. And this new year starting not good. Not good at all. Very bad. Man, till I die on basketball court, till I die. Oh, snap. microphone till I die.
It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Ernie Johnson joined by Shaquille O'Neal. Kenny the Jet Smith, thanks for tuning in. You're watching the NBA on 2K Sports. And our coverage tonight will be coming to you from Washington, where the Wizards will be going up against the New York Knicks. For the Knicks, this is a big game coming up for them. They've dropped their first 2 games, and the last thing they want to do is open the season 0-3. That is not the way to kick things off. Big change for the Knicks last year was implementing the triangle offense. Obviously, didn't exactly go how they wanted, but Shaq, how long do you stick with the triangle before you consider some other shape?
You know, being a master of triangology, you know, is very, very difficult. But, you know, I don't think the Knicks really have the talent to pull it off. But, you know, just need a lot of patience and, you know, just keep it going because it does work. Trust me, it works.
Yeah, it works when you have Shaquille O'Neal, Kobe Bryant. Otherwise, it's just a straight line. It's a straight line. You turn that, you know, when you turn that triangle upside down, it points to last place where the Knicks were. And if the Knicks don't have some improvement offensively, they'll be pointing in that direction again.
That is a fresh take on triangleology, or whatever you said it was.
Way to hit the point.
Very good, Shaq. Kevin Harlan's got the call, and it's next.
Washington, D.C., we bring you to the Verizon Center, the home of the Wizards. The New York Knicks coming to this one following a loss, guys, to Orlando. And, guys, the hometown fans not pleased with that dreadful performance. They saw their team get knocked out cold.
Yeah, their defense got sliced.
All right, back to the business. Let's get it.
Not nearly quick enough. And then they gave up their fair share of those point-blank shots on the interior as well.
Something was clearly amiss for them, Greg. I mean, to let an opponent shoot that high a percentage, you got to take a real long look in the mirror after a game like that.
All right, let's set the floor. Courtesy of Gatorade. All fueled up and ready to go. On the court for the Knicks. Anderson in at center. Anthony
Come on, man. They supposed to feed me the ball. What is they doing?
Once he came up right with the steal, he went straight on the attack.
That's exactly the way to do it, too, Kevin. Go hard to the bucket and don't let them set up.
Real funny, Bree. Real funny out there. And dunk on these. Baby. Yeah. It's going to be a good game.
Just a take no chance slam by the big fella.
Jackson.
Yeah, he
Ball kicks to Jackson.
got out of here. I'm fouling. Yeah, I won't know. I'm fouling.
First free throws here tonight. And he makes the first.
What IGS mean? IJS, what that mean?
And so Jackson nails both of them. little over a minute gone here in the first quarter. Now here's McCollum. He's guarded closely. They get the rebound. And Anderson kicks to McCollum. Drains the three-pointer.
That's what I'm talking about, baby.
McCollum's got his first 3 points.
Good game, baby. It's going to be a good game.
Ball passes to Jackson.
Come on, man.
In the ideal spot, right where it needed to be.
The Knicks have gone 2 of 3 here to start off the game. And the pass to Carmelo. Some nice passing by New York here. And so it's going to be a 3-second violation out there on the defense. The Knicks shooting their first foul shot of the night.
And talking about last season, this team hit just 74% of their free throws. I'm sure they were hoping for better than that.
And so he hits the technical free throw. Stolen by Jackson.
Dang.
Beal gets a wide open look. Here's Dean. Anderson with the block.
Heard that. Anderson with the block, baby. I ain't playing.
Anthony with it. Guarded now by Jackson. The quick look, no good that time. For Washington, they've gone 3 of 5 shooting the ball so far. Here's Walker. The rim-rattling two-handed jam.
Sharp pass to set up that high percentage shot in close.
New York's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. There's a good screen.
Move the ball. It's sticking too much.
Pass to Carmelo. It's good from long range.
And his presence as a scorer, it just has a calming effect for the rest of the team. He's a fallback option whenever they need one.
Let's go quickly over to Doris Burke for an update.
Kevin, I had a chance to talk with head coach Lionel Hollins. He said a big part of this game will depend on how well they can slow down Carmelo Anthony. He added with his size and shooting ability, he can score inside and out. We're going to try a couple different coverages and show him different looks over the course of the game to try to keep him off balance. And guys, I guess we'll see how it works. Back to you.
Thanks, Doris. And that one's good. The Wizards with the lead. Outside, Wall. And that one is hammered home.
And Kevin, who says a point guard should look to pass first? I mean, not when you can finish like this fella.
Well, Clark, he wasn't going to give that opportunity up to a teammate.
Well, you know, Kevin, that's one he'll always take himself.
Hey.
He should. I mean, you can't pass up that kind of opportunity or fun.
Here's Beal. Really had troubles in the loss to Detroit. Back to Wall. And a big
Oh, okay.
And how about a little bit of showmanship there as he increases the lead?
Oh, I like
Get
that.
this. Give me
That's
the
gotta
ball,
be, though,
man.
a tough hill for the defense to
Give me
score.
the
Well, he's a guy that you know can
ball.
hurt you with his passing. And
Come
right
on,
there,
that was a good
he
shot.
does some damage with his finishing, too.
Just lazy defense on the glass there.
Well, nobody boxed out. Nobody put a body on anybody else. Things like that not only drive the coach crazy, that stuff gets under my skin.
Yo, Bree, I don't really text. I mean, I text, but I don't be using no abbreviations like that, you know? So. Maybe I need to get that little book, you know what I'm saying? Then I'll be alright. Oh, snap. If you still watching, Bree, gotta message me right now.
.132 left here in the opening quarter. Here's Oubre. Can't get it to go. Good D by Lopez. Knicks trail by 3. McCollum with the ball. Now guarded by Gortat. The drive by Anthony, and that one's good.
Woo. Some time about Carmelo. Let's get it.
He broke out the fancy finish there.
In this game.
He dishes it to Gortat. And fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot two.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get.
If you watching, Bree, let me know. You should say something, comment.
Free throws are always better than a layup, so I'd agree with you there, Greg.
And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for Washington?
Well, they've come out of that locker room with a hot hand. Those jumpers have been falling for them.
Also, guys, the passing has been
Red, my favorite color.
They'll be happy.
Got a red controller. Black controller.
Nick Young's checked in for
Which one do you want, red or black?
And no good on the second free throw, so he goes 0 for 2 there. And a follow kicks to McCollum. Lopez, a screen on Gortat. McCollum dishes to Lopez. All alone. And there's another one for the Knicks.
Boy, such outstanding patience and decision-making for them offensively.
Absolutely. Their ball movement has been outstanding, and they're piling up the assists.
And Wall kicks to Oubre. Shot clock at 5. Washington needs to get a shot off here. Beal from long range.
Come on, man.
Shot after missing his first attempt.
And both teams on fire from the opening tip.
Well, I don't doubt it, Greg. We're going to have an entertaining game of basketball here today. I mean, I think it's pretty obvious that's the case.
Pulls up on the elbow. The offensive rebound.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
And that concludes a back-and-forth, high-scoring first quarter of play. Wizards out front, leading by just 2. Stay with us as we get set to bring you the second quarter right after this. And John Wall, a multiple All-Star in this league. But make no mistake, his focus is squarely on team success. Wall's the kind of guy that has his eye on the prize all the time, and the less emphasis he places on his own goals, I think, Greg, the better he seems to get.
That's a great point. And Kevin, he is a man on a mission at this point in his career. Only one thing is going to satisfy him, and that's chasing that ring.
And we got a close game here as we get back to the second quarter. And when you consider how the Wizards are doing, guys, your thoughts?
I just think that from an intensity standpoint, their defense has really been the key. It's been the catalyst as they've been able to disrupt their opponent's offense.
Yeah. Absolutely. I mean, they've been much more intense defensively. And their defense not only has been intense, but it's been swarming and saran wrap like.
Here are the 5 New York has to start here in the second. Anderson, he's in at center. Trevor Booker is out there with Nick Young. Then there's a follow, and it's Cohen in at the 2 guard. Let's check out what Doris Burke has for us.
Well, Kev, freak in the last matchup against the Magic looked really strong. He ended with 11 points, and he also did his work on the backboards, rounding it off with some stellar defensive play as well. You really couldn't point to too many things he did wrong in what was a complete performance from him, guys.
All right, thanks, Doris. He's got a lot of positives to take away from that game.
He really does. It was one of his better performances, and that's saying something because we've seen this guy have a lot of good ones.
And you'd have to imagine that he'll be out to build on it, to go one better here tonight.
There's a screen by Gorta to the right side. And a wide open look for Walker. Another shot. And there's the nice layup by Gorta. Gorta's got the lead up to 6 now for Washington.
Very nice pickup of the offensive rebound. And once he gets his hands on it, you know it's going back up and back in.
And checking out some numbers for Wall. Last season, he played outstanding. First in assists, 5th in steals, and he ranked in the top 15 in points per game. One of the league's premier offensive threats.
And dropping dimes, too. I mean, led the league in assists. He's an absolute magician with the basketball.
Wizards making a switch here. McGee's checked in. And here in the second, 2 minutes gone by. There's the pick. And Wall kicks to Oubre. From deep, Walker. And it's Walker again missing. Knicks trail by 6. There's the dish to Leonard. Anderson in the post. Working on Walker. Counted from 11 feet out. The basket from Anderson. Anderson's got 4 this quarter. Washington's gone 0-2 from deep in the shot. Outside, Wall. Dishes it to Oubre. The feed to Walker. Beyond the arc. And good on the basket. Look it. Walker's got his second basket of the night.
And he found the perfect spot behind the arc there. Big gap in the deep.
Some nice passing by New York here. And the whistle blows on the backcourt violation. He went over and back. Wizards making a switch here. Jackson's checked in. And that concludes the first half. Wizards lead by 12. We'll be back shortly live from the Verizon Center. As we welcome you back, we begin our second half. So far, not a tightly contested game, guys, but, you know, anything can happen.
Some really terrific numbers for Jackson. 12 points and the 2 nice steals as well. He's been putting it up, and it's been going down 100% from the floor.
And Clark, I just love the supreme focus with which he's playing.
The great pair of Wall and Beal are at the guard spots. And there's Jackson, and it's Dean in at the 4. That's the 5 on the 4 for the Wizards. There's a screen. Jackson setting the pick here for Beal. Here's Dean. Anderson with the block. Move it. Here's Cohen. He's getting his first free throw attempt of the night right now. 2 shoots. First one falls for him. So he gets them both. Beal with it. 5 points in the game. He feeds it to Jackson. No luck. So New York will take it the other way. This their first look at this year's Washington squad.
And going back to last season, they really struggled for wins. And even against a team like this with comparable talent, they didn't manage 1 win in the season series.
Yeah, and you know they wanted to have a better showing against them. Maybe they can take a step in the right direction tonight, guys.
Wizards leading by 6. got 8. And here's Beal. 6 to shoot. Dean. The rebound by Anderson.
That's terrific defense right there to prevent from converting in close.
Here's Cohen. Offensive rebound. That's good. 8 points for Carmelo Anthony.
Their second half has started quite well. They've been good on 3 of their first 4 attempts.
And Wall kicks to Walker. There's the pick. Now here's Beal. He's covered closely. Pass to Jackson. Solid play in the low block, and that one's good. Jackson's got 14 points.
Finally, they get one to drop. That's one of their first 4 here in the third.
It's Anthony with the drive. Anderson can't get it to go. The Wizards have gotten just one of their first 4 shots to fall since coming out of the locker room with the break. Feeds to Beal. Kicks it to Walker. Fires from deep. And the Wizards hit again from deep.
And you know, he's going to continue to bury those if that's how they're going to be.
On the pass to Porzingis. He dishes it to McCollum. From the line. It's rebounded by John Wall. Wizards leading by 9. Beal the pass to Wall. Jackson a screen on Anthony. Wall dishes to Jackson. Anthony against Wall. Anthony kicks to Anderson. And it is flushed down with a nice jam.
And that's the classic 1-2 punch right there. I mean, nice steal. And then how about the elevation, Kevin, on the finish?
And Greg, nothing spurs some quick offense. It's like a great play defensively.
That indicates the importance of great on-the-ball defense as was displayed right there.
Jackson gets the bucket.
He has really shot the ball extremely well, as you'd expect. Like we say, he's been making sweet spring music all day long. You can't say enough about his individual. Individual performance. I don't think you can overstate it. I mean, even if the all-around team effort's been lacking, this guy's been on top of things.
Outside, Wall. Pass to Beal. He kicks it to Jackson. Stolen by Anderson. Anthony nowhere around. And again, it's New York.
That's a clean look they gave him there. Fellas, and he drains those.
Washington leading now by 5. 1:35 left here in the third quarter. Wall passes to Jackson. That's good. And so Wall with the assist. Jackson's got 6 in the quarter.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Really a prime example of the difference in how these teams have operated offensively. Much more individual play at the other end.
And Anderson slams it in.
Cutting into that lead a little bit. Way to finish.
And the basket is still shaking.
Oh, I mean, he has got power in bunches on that two-hand.
So for Washington, their last game a loss to the Detroit Pistons.
Just looking at the stat sheet, they gave far too many free throws away in that game. Maybe it was the noise in the building or something, but they really looked rattled.
Well, Greg, I don't know if it was the biggest reason for that loss, but all of those misses from the stripe clearly had an impact on that game.
And a sturdy screen set for him that time, and he doesn't fool around, just straight to the rim for the finish.
No way for his man to get around that one. That's for sure.
No chance, Kevin. I mean, the screen was in the right spot. His feet were set. He would have had to go straight through him, and that's not legal.
It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game. Jackson misses. Knicks trail by 5.
Nervous.
Cohen, guarded by Walker. And he gets it to go. And it's now 22 points for Freak.
Well, I tell you what, I need to see some more assertiveness out of these defenders. They're not getting the job done.
That's a great point. 10 of the last 12 points they've allowed. Have come at the rim.
Beal from long range. And again, Washington with the triple. And a great show through 3 quarters as we enter the 4th. Who will carry the day? Washington out in front, up 6. And coming up as soon as we return from break, the 4th quarter gets underway. We welcome you back to what has been a good one here as we get into the 4th quarter. And the Wizards with possession. They've held a 12-point lead earlier. And on the floor for New York here in the 4th. Nick Young is out there with a foul. Then there's Trevor Booker. Then there's Myers Leonard. And it's Lopez in at the 5. Down to 5 on the shot clock. There's Beal with the 3. That's no good. It's his second miss. He's made 4. Young dishes to Leonard. They grab their own miss. Quartet with the block. From downtown. That one's good, and the Wizards' lead is cut down to 3 on the bucket from Leonard.
Defensively, they can't afford to back off of him that much. You don't want to be giving up easy threes, especially at this stage of the game.
McGee a screen. Now here's Beal, defended by Booker. They get it back. McGee. Lopez with the block. Out of bounds. Wizards ball as Washington keeps possession. Anderson, he's checked in for New York. A few possessions into the 4th quarter, just over a minute played. Passes it to Beal. McGee is screen on a follow. And another miss by Washington.
Hey, they got the shot they wanted off of that pick, but it just doesn't fall.
Yeah, it didn't go down, but you'll take that shot every single time, Greg. That's good offense. I like this, Kevin. This is a lot better ball control from them as they really haven't had any turnover problems in a bit.
Wall kicks to Oubre. There's a screen by Gorton. Oubre passes to Beal. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Oubre. The rebound by Anderson. Anderson's got his 3rd rebound tonight. And Booker kicks to Leonard. Here's Anderson. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
Man, he's got a lot of firepower right now. I mean, what a half he's having.
We're about 2 minutes into the 4th quarter in this one. Young against Wall. The dish to Beal. Oubre sets the screen for Beal. Back to Wall. Young with the steal. Inside, a follow. It's blocked. The feed to Wall. At the elbow, Gortat. And that comes off the assist by John Wall. Wall's got his 8th assist in the game. And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for Washington.
Their defense has been out.
We're playing too much on the perimeter. Just look to dump the ball inside.
Hey, guys, I think you've got to give them credit for the number of steals they've taken. way. I mean, a lot of effort on the defense from them tonight.
Nene, he's checked in for Washington. And a switcher also for New York. McCollum's checked in for Young. McCollum dishes to Anderson. Count it, and the foul. It's on Kelly Oubre.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
That's right. 5 of their last 6 makes were on the interior. They've established their inside presence.
No slowing him down, just some incredible numbers for Anderson. He's got 26 points and 2 blocks.
And guys, really impossible to say where he's been better, offensively or defensively.
I agree with you, Greg. I mean, he's not missed a beat at either end. That's obvious.
Carmelo Anthony is checked in for Myers Leonard. That one misses for Anderson. Washington's got fewer than half of their 3-pointers to go down tonight. They are 4 for 9. Wall is screen on him. Outside, Wall. Dishes it to Gortat. Lets it go from 11, and he didn't get quite enough under that one. New York's gone 1 of 2 from 3-point range here in the 4th. Freaks as a screen for a fall, and the officials have called the illegal screen right there.
Oh, an illegal screen there. One of the toughest calls for an official to make.
And it is one of the toughest calls, but most of the time they do a good job with it, and you have to appreciate how officials get that one right more times than not.
And the Knicks making a change here. Porzingis is checked in. Beal, the pass to Walker. He feeds it to Wall. They get it back. Moves back up. And it goes as the official calls the foul. Count it. He'll shoot one more at the free throw line.
He shot the ball exceptionally well as they've built this lead for themselves here.
Anthony right side. Pass to Anderson. And down it goes. Dunked through off a wonderful assist.
Clearly, he's one of the best there is in the business when it comes to making that lead pass.
To the wing right side. Now here's Wall. He's guarded by McCollum. Lots of room. It's rebounded by New York. Anthony's got his 4th rebound in this one. Anthony off a bit from Anderson.
Come on! What are you doing?
Oh, it's been a tough go in terms of fouls for him. And my goodness, he can't stay out of the way of fouls.
Jackson, who's checked in for Gortat.
They can't guard us on the perimeter. Spread the floor and isolate up top. Spacing, fellas. Spacing.
All right, let's go over to the sideline with
Gave to his team during that last break. He told them, this is it, fellas. Let's hit them right out of this timeout. Put some pressure on them. Show them how much you want it. Let's go get it. Guys, he's really exhorting them to give them the first to go.
And New York making a change. Lopez is checked in.
All right, now, take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And so it's Washington who's scraped by with the win. What a show they put on here at home tonight.
Tremendous work.
We got to forget about that one.
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Kevin, thank you. So why don't we take a look now at our Jordan player of the game? He really came out of the gates with a nice rhythm, hitting his first 3 shots to get his team going. And how'd you feel about his performance, Shaq?
Boom, 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 boom. That's right, Ernie. Instruments. This guy was instrumental tonight in making sure they avoided a 2nd straight loss. They needed somebody to step up tonight, and he was their guy.
He was dead on from the field tonight, guys. I'd call it.
And that'll do it for tonight. For Kenny Smith, Shaquille O'Neal, Kevin Harlan, and our illustrious 2K Sports crew, this is Ernie Johnson. Have a good night, everybody.
When the team is struggling like you guys have been, how do you avoid negative thoughts getting in your head?
Ain't no negative thoughts going on in my head. Look, you need to check yourself before you start popping off about what's in the man's mind, yo. Next question.
Any reason you had such a hard time taking care of the ball tonight?
There's no excuse. I just got to be more deliberate with the choices I make. You get careless with the ball in this league, and teams will make you pay. And that's on me.
So have the early stages with the new team been everything you hoped it would be?
I'd say so. I felt like this was the best fit for me and my family, and so far this organization has been nothing but great for me. I look forward to building on what I did out there tonight and taking this team as far as I possibly can. Long road ahead, but I'm ready. So, thank you.
That you, Merc.
What up?
Ain't played Black Ops since, dude.
You said what?
Like Prince, bro, he kicked your ass right there. You gotta